Hi everyone, it's Debbie from Dare to Date, and in this video I want to share with you some really simple tips to help you chill out, to make dating more fun and as a result make it more successful. So the first tip that I want to share with you is to get rid of expectations. Now, there is a saying that expectations are the root of all evil. And it's true. Sometimes when you've got high expectations, you often feel disappointed. Just to give you a bit of an analogy, we've all gone to the movie that we've been looking forward to for ages, thinking that it was going to be the best movie and come out bitterly disappointed. Whereas we've gone to a movie we knew nothing about and come out thinking it was the most amazing movie ever. That's the danger of expectations. You're putting too much pressure on a situation. What you actually need is the perfect mix of anticipation, keeping focused on what you want, with the ability to let it go. You need to have the anticipation without getting caught up in the negative and impatient thoughts that what you want isn't going to happen. It might sound a bit of a contradiction, but when you're holding on too tight, it takes out all the joy and all the fun out of an experience. And seriously, dating needs to be more fun. You know, go on a date with the intention to be open, enjoy the process, and whatever's meant to be will be. Yeah, as I said, make up your mind to relax and have fun no matter what is my second tip. It totally changes your dating experience and how you come across to the person in front of you. Happy people, we all want to be around them, don't we? They give off a different vibe, a different energy. And, you know, it makes you want to hang around them. And it's such a different place than coming from a judgmental space. Now, with that in mind, my third tip is to really ditch the interview. You may say you want to save time and cut to the chase, but it has the opposite effect. It doesn't build a connection with the person in front of you. A fun, easily flowing conversation will build a connection, whereas a whole list of interview questions doesn't. Now, the problem is too much information too quickly can all cause us to make false judgments and assumptions that have no basis in reality. And, you know, that's why too much information too quick is not a good idea. And no one wants to make those assumptions. And I don't know about you, I've done that in the past where, you know, they've said something and I've assumed something and it's been further from the truth. We're not always 100% right with what we take because we've got all these filters that affect, you know, when someone says something to us, what we actually hear. The other thing is, the basis of not going for the interview and asking those million questions is a little bit of mystery is really good. In fact, it creates more attraction. We don't want to know everything straight away. Number 4 is I want you not to get hung up on the myth that you're running out of time. Now, I've seen 18-year-olds do this, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, and 60-year-olds. They all go, oh my God, I haven't got any more time. I need to meet the person I need to meet and I need to do it now. It actually puts way too much pressure and doesn't allow you to make the best decisions. The other thing that it does is it allows you to look for what's wrong rather than what's right, because you don't want to waste your time on someone that doesn't fit what you're looking for. And you know, I've said it before, what you focus on, you'll find. So if you're looking for things that aren't right, you're likely to find them. You know, it's a lot of pressure. And it can also, you know, when you're so anxious to find the one, give you a bit of a desperate vibe. And no one likes that desperate, I'm getting tongue-tied tonight, that desperate vibe in singles. There is someone at every age. And there are more singles than there's ever been before. So just relax, enjoy the moment. Which leads me into tip number 5. Stop thinking that the next person you date has to be the one. You've got to think of dating as trying someone on for size. You know, you're getting to know someone to know if they work for you or they don't. And that takes a little bit of time. Whereas, you know, again, being in a rush or putting too much expectation or pressure on that person being the one, again, lets you look for what's wrong rather than what's right. So you need to really relax, have fun, let things flow naturally without the judgment or forcing things. Number 6, it's really important to be in the moment, to enjoy the person in front of you and be present. Slow down, let things happen. There's no rush. In fact, when you think there's a rush, you're more likely to get it wrong. See each date as a learning experience, okay? A chance to meet new people, a chance to develop your skills in dating and conversation. And I can tell you, they are a skill that you can develop and you can get better about. And there are things that work and there are things that don't. When I do dating coaching, I do, quite a few versions of it. Some is on those simple things where people can be preventing their success, and other are deeper beliefs that are stopping them from getting what they want. But when you go on a date, learning something about yourself, there's no such thing as a bad date. It can make you a better person, So go back to keeping it light. When you change the way you look at dating, you change your dating experience. The worst thing that can happen is you're going to have a really good story to tell. Now, I've forgotten what number I'm at too, but stop taking dating so personally, okay? Often you can get on with someone really well, have great conversation, enjoy their company. It actually doesn't mean you want to spend the rest of your life with them, okay? So, and also, as much as you might like to talk to someone, they might not be entirely your cup of tea. If you like redheads, you're not going to want to date a blonde. If you like someone with big ass, you're not going to date someone with a flat one. Sometimes there's particular types of people we're more attracted to, and it's not personal. So we've got to learn to take the personal out of it, because it doesn't mean we don't think people are awesome people. It just might not mean they're the person that we imagine spending the rest of our lives with, okay? And that brings me on to, it can be all too easy to have a long list of what you want and have some high standards. But do you hold yourself to the same standards? In fact, would you meet your own requirements? Would you date yourself? Like attracts like, so my advice is to be the person you want to attract, okay? Stop over-analysing. Stop, again, looking for things that are going wrong. It leads to assumptions and misunderstandings. It goes on the date and after the date. Enjoy the moment. Trust your gut feeling. It really lies. Be yourself. Time to stop twisting yourself out of shape to be what someone else wants. Be yourself, the best version. Be in the moment. Have fun and you'll shine. So often it can be easy to be, try and be too cruisy or be whatever. You've got to be able to be yourself. And look, finally, I want to leave you with, it's time to spend less energy worrying about meeting the one and just spending your time enjoying your life in the moment. Do what you love now. Don't wait until you meet someone. To be honest, you've got to trust. If you're out there, not sitting at home on the couch, if you're finding different ways to meet people, you're working on some of the stuff that's holding you back, you're being the best version of you, then what is for you will happen. Trust that you will not miss out on what's for you. Relax. Regardless of your age, there's no need to rush. When it's the right time, the right relationship for you will happen. Now, on that note, I just want to leave you with letting you know that we've got speed dating coming up this Friday for 35 to 45, and we've got some spaces left for that. And the following Friday, Friday the 27th of April, we've got our first singles party at Lost Society in Hay Street, which is a very awesome cocktail bar. Singles parties are really good. If you haven't come to one, I recommend you grab yourself a ticket. It's always a great night. And, a lot of relationships are formed there. It's a really relaxed environment and a lot of fun. So on that note, I want to say goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you. Bye.